Welcome back to the channel. So today I've got the last of a breed here. It's the 2021 F22 M240i with the manual transmission and painted in Long Beach blue, color that was previously, I'm not going to say exclusive because it wasn't exclusive, but sort of in that M2 range. So I think it was in 2019 that the Long Beach blue came to the Pedestrian 2 Series. But Long Beach blue, I think, debuted on the F85, F86, X5, and X6Ms, and then made its way to the M2 for basically its launch color in the original guise, not the competition. But what do we got? So short wheelbase, classic coupe from BMW. We got 18-inch wheels in cerium gray. I believe these are 7/1/8 with a blue M Sport calipers and brakes. We added a few bits, carbon fiber mirror cup, as you can see here. I'll work my way around, I'll show you the other carbon fiber bits. But strangely, I could not order the M Performance exhaust. It required me to change this transmission to automatic, which I thought was pretty strange, but that ordering system that prevented me from getting the M Performance exhaust on this particular car. So the M240 is powered by the B58. It is reduced in terms of output in comparison to, say, the M340 and the M440. So this has got 335 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. So same torque figure as the original M2. But this will soon be replaced by, I'm sure you've all seen it already, the brand new M240i in some very interesting colors, including Thunder Night Metallic, which is a nice purple. And I believe also coming, at least maybe to the M2, but probably the 2 Series as well, are individual colors. So production starts soon if it hasn't already. And I'm hoping that we're getting some allocations, but basically I'm going to probably spec all those in purple or Brooklyn Gray, which is sort of filtering out from the M3, M4, and strangely enough the X2 to other vehicles, including the X3, X4, and the new 2 Series. But Long Beach blue, I think, looks great in the sun. Looks good on the M240i with its lack of hips, if you will. So there's a little bit of a hip in this car, but not as dramatic as, of course, the M2. Fenders aren't as crazy as well. Wheel sizes are limited to 18-inch wheels. You do come equipped with Pilot Super Sports if you so choose. You can also choose, for some reason, if you want to run flat tires all seasons, stick with the Pilot Super Sports. All right, interior-wise, you have a lot more choice in terms of interior colors in comparison to the M2. So you can see this one's spec'd in Cognac. I believe it is Dakota leather, if I'm not mistaken. But a pretty nice spec, pretty good leather. I think maybe the disappointing thing is the bolstering on the seats. I mean, they're okay, but they could be better. Seats are fairly comfortable. Of course, highlighted by that manual transmission. So I spec'd all the remaining 2 Series allocations that we had available as manuals. This is one of them, the 230i, which I was hoped to get my hands on. Sold before it even arrived here at our dealership, so I won't be able to get my hands on that one. Just to sort of show you that ideal 230i spec, the entry-level car. So, look, in terms of interior, this is not a lot to write home about. It is fairly dated now. So you can see the instrument panel, analog, and at least with the 240, you actually see the numbers on the dials. You can't really do that with the original M2 prior to the LCI. But the big thing here is iDrive 6. So we're already essentially 2 generations behind. So the new 2 Series Coupes will have iDrive 7, at least to start. Now, you probably expect iDrive 8 to filter through on its LCI, which probably won't be until model year 2026, which sounds really far off, but it's really not. But, I mean, there's not a lot in this interior. We're limited to a bunch of things here. We don't have a heads-up display, which will be in the new 2 Series. Steering wheel is nice, not like the newer ones. I prefer this style, this nice 3-spoke style. It's a sporty feel to it. with the M Sport trim. The other thing you don't get is the parking assistance package is limited. There's no side view, top view cameras on this car, so if you're looking for that, you're going to have to wait till the next Gen 2 series. But other than that, I mean, this is it's an okay interior. I think what really matters is the driving rather than the interior design. I mean, it's fine. But that's about it, just for a quick look at the M240i in its last. Okay, let's see when it was actually built. I think it was June. All right, so I do see production as June 2021. So this is obviously not the last one produced, but one of the last ones produced for the swan song of the F22 generation of the 2 Series Coupe. But still looks pretty dang good. I think the new one looks very interesting. Of course, there are perhaps some issues with the back end, but maybe that looks better in person. But we also added the carbon fiber lip spoiler, or excuse me, carbon fiber spoiler, or gurney flap, as BMW calls it. Dual exhaust, your M240 battery in cerium gray. But overall, a pretty nice package. So in terms of MSRP, this one spec'd out is just a little over $53,000. But really, really nice. I really like the Long Beach blue color. I think it works really well with the M240. But that's about it. So we'll have, I think we have one more M240i coming in towards the end of July. So I'll try to get my hands on that one, should it not sell immediately. But manual transmission, last chance to get one of the current generation, so looking for one. Of course, it may not be available by the time this video posts, but we'll see you at the next video.